The top 1% win. But they don't just work harder. They use 5 simple strategies that the 99% completely ignore. For years, I followed the lie that most people believe. Work hard, stay consistent, and success will come. But then I studied the top 1%, and what I found changed everything.
Don't do the selling. Never say you go into bed. Going to bed is emasculate. Cowards need sleep. You cannot do a business relationship with a female. If you're the kind of person who feels like they need therapy, you're useless. You mine Bitcoin with some titties.
Like him or hate him, there's no denying Andrew Tate became one of the most viral names on the planet. But here's what most people don't realize. The outrage.
Okay, Tate. Okay, Tate. No.
Not an accident. The controversy.
Look at my Star Wars thread. I said something that pissed off the nerds.
Not random. It was the plan all along.
Anything it takes to get attention.
Every bold take, every viral clip, and every debate online. It all served one purpose. Keep his name in the headlines, keep people arguing, and turn outrage into free marketing. You don't have to agree with him, but the lesson? Controversy forces engagement. Most people play it safe. The top 1%, they take a stand so bold, you have to react.
My third piece of advice is actually a bit controversial. It's really important in all aspects of your professional life to find the right balance of having consistency and quality at the same time.
The Diary of a CEO.
Diary of a CEO.
The Diary of the CEO.
The Diary of a CEO isn't just a podcast, it's an experience. And that experience, it's not by accident.
So many people copy our thumbnails now, for example, because they think that must be it. So many people copy the trailers, they think that must be it. But it's not that. It's all these other small things.
That mindset, it's why Steven Bartlett stands out.
My job as a CEO or a founder or a marketeer or a creative is to set a high standard for the quality of work we produce as a team and to protect that standard like a hungry guard dog.
High production value doesn't just make your content look better, it makes people trust you more. The 99% cut corners, while the 1% perfect every detail.
4 years ago, I never made Dwayne Johnson. President Trump and I had never done anything. President Trump came and he sat in this chair right here when we did the interview a month ago.
Most creators think that collaboration is just making a video with someone bigger than you. That's the 99% mindset. The 1% use collaboration to build alliances to open doors to opportunities no algorithm can give you.
One of the key things that we write down is, who do we want to build alliances with?
I can tell you right now, the emails that I have or the texts or calls that I have with people today, 10 years ago, they were on the list.
And here's what makes Patrick different. It's not just about who comes to his platform. He's constantly putting himself on other people's stages, podcasts, and platforms. Most people sit back and wait for opportunities. The 1%, they build their own table and invite the biggest names to sit at it. So ask yourself, are you chasing clout or are you building alliances that can change your entire business? Because having the biggest names in your contacts won't matter if you forget this one thing, hitting the like button. I mean, this next strategy the top 1% use that most creators completely ignore.
Hello, my name is Ali and I've been making YouTube videos here since 2017, documenting every step of my journey from broke medical student
in 2017
to working as a doctor
in the UK
to now being a 7-figure entrepreneur and best-selling author.
So how does a medical student with zero business experience turn into one of YouTube's most successful creators? He gave it all away for free. His entire business is built on one simple belief. The more value you give away for free, the more people trust you. And the more they trust you, the more they buy.
I was making very niche videos.
When your legs don't work like they used to before.
It's not necessarily the advice I would give to a complete beginner. So I was making videos about what I knew. I wasn't trying to make videos trying to be a general productivity self-help guru, because that wasn't even on the radar. It was literally just, how do I add value to people that I'm comfortable I can add value to? So again, I don't need to be a guru here. I'm just literally like, hey, here's how I take notes. Here's how I study for this exam.
It's why his audience doesn't just watch. They join his world. They read his newsletter. They buy his book. They buy his course because they already know If his free stuff is this good, his paid stuff must be insane. The 99% worry. What if I give too much away? The 1% know. The more value you give, the more you make. There's one final piece to this puzzle, and it's the difference between those who hope for success and those who create it. MrBeast didn't guess his way to 370 million subscribers.
We one time literally had an 18-hour phone call, just like studying YouTube. That's how obsessed we were.
I reinvest every penny I make, work every hour I'm awake, devote every atom in my brain to solving this. I hire the best people on the planet. I've been doing this for 14 years, and I think in decades, not years, so I'm going to be doing this for another 20, 30 years.
Behind every viral video and every thumbnail you just have to click, there's a mountain of testing, tracking, and tweaking.
From the coloring to the frame rate to the editing to the filming to the production to the jokes to the pacing to every little thing can be improved, and they can never not be improved.
If there's ever a moment where I'm even slightly bored, I'm like, cut it, don't upload it. It's not good.
And does it weigh on you at all that you're like, man, but we invested
over 100 videos in my life, ungodly amounts of money.
I just look at it objectively, unemotional, and then just move on.
No ego, no attachment, just data.
I know why my videos do well because, like I said before, I spent 10 years of my life just hyper obsessing over all this. And the amount of videos I've broken down frame by frame is in the thousands over my life.
The 99% throw ideas at the wall and pray that something sticks. The 1% test, measure, and tweak every step until success becomes predictable. Let me know in the comments which of these you're missing, because the difference between the 99% who struggle and the 1% who dominate comes down to these moves. The 1% leverage controversy, they obsess over quality, they collaborate strategically, they give away insane value, and they treat data like a blueprint for success. The best part, every single one of these strategies you can start using today. And if you like this video, you're going to want to check out this next one right here. My name is Chris. I'm the founder of LifeEdge, where we vet out online courses and coaches so that you can focus on important things like learning and growing. You can check us out at thelifeedge.com.